Good morning. This is call number 2013-44287 in the interest of Lola and Chavez. All parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Unmute yourself, Mr. Chavez.
Yeah, this is Paul Chavez.
All right. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
And Ms. Perez? I can't see you, Ms. Perez.
Yes.
Where are you?
I'm at home.
I can't see you. Oh, okay. All right. Ma'am, please identify yourself and your relationship to the child.
Stephanie Perez, I'm her mother.
All right. And sir, your name?
Paul Chavez, I'm the father of Lola.
Okay. And for the state of Texas?
Sharday Parker, Your Honor.
And we have a suit for modification of child support order, and we're having a hearing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do we have any stipulations?
Your Honor, we stipulate that the new medical support amount is $75. And we also stipulate that his gross monthly resources is $4,387.70. And we stipulate that he now has two minor non-judgment children that reside in the house with him.
And how much was the cash medical support?
$75, Your Honor.
All right, which leaves his net gross 43.
His gross was
Well,
43. Yeah. His net is 3592.60. That's his net. His net is 3295.60, and his gross is 4,387.70. And he has one child before the court and two children that live at home with him.
All right. Let's proceed.
Okay. Your Honor, the state would like to call Ms. Perez.
Okay.
Yes.
Ms. Perez, when I told you that what the child support amount would be and that the child support amount would be changing from the current amount to $575, correct?
Yes.
And you weren't in agreement with that, correct?
No.
And why weren't you in agreement with that?
That's a drastic drop in what I receive now. I'm not asking for more than what I'm receiving now, but I mean, that's a drastic drop when now I have to put her in after school care that is going to cost $120 a week alone. And he doesn't pick her up ever. He doesn't take time with her. He hasn't seen her in over 2 years. He's not even a phone call. A whole pandemic goes through, the whole freeze, everything, not even a phone call to check if his daughter is all right. I take sole responsibility for her. That's a lot of income to lose and to have to start paying out more money just to go to work. For somebody to watch her from after school till I can pick her up when I get out of work at 5.
Okay, but do you remember when you did the last order, did he have any other children at that time?
He had a daughter at that time.
Okay,
and he said he had one on the way.
Okay, and he's since had that other daughter.
Right.
Okay, so you do know that the amounts are based on, who he has a child support order for and children that are living in his home, correct?
Okay.
And you're requesting that his child support, even though he has now had another child, you're requesting that his child support stays exactly the same as it is right now, correct?
I mean, if that would be ideal, I'm not asking for more money. I'm just saying that I don't think that it's fair for it to drop when he doesn't do anything for my child. He doesn't participate in her life at all. It's all 100% on me. She's with me 100% of the time.
Okay. Your
He
Honor,
never picks her up from school. He doesn't give me any kind of help
Okay.
at
Your
all.
Honor, okay.
I don't ask him for money. He doesn't offer, he doesn't pay for anything, back to school supplies, clothes, shoes, nothing. Child support, and that's it. He feels like that's his only obligation. And that to go from, I think it's 8 something that I'm receiving now to 5, that's dropping $300. And that's almost what I'm gonna have to pay just to put her in after school care. So that
Okay,
I
what
can
is the
work.
current child support, Miss Parker? Is it 575?
Well,
I mean,
that's what
570?
it would be. It would be his current child support right now that he's paying is $886, but with the new the new child support amount, it would be 575.
Well, when was that order entered?
The 886, it was entered in 2019.
Oh, that was a child support review order?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let me take a look at it first. Yeah, at that time, net resources of 5,064. And the percentage applied was 1750. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, now his net resources are somewhat less. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. And he's also had another child.
So the percentage then now is
16.
okay. All right. You have any other questions of Miss Pettis?
No, I do not.
All right, Mr. Chavez, do you have any questions of Miss Pettis?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I just wanted to say that.
No.
Yes, sir. I'm
You're
sorry.
not. Okay. Yeah, I don't
So
want you
who?
to say. I don't want you to say something. Do you have any
Uh,
questions of her? I'll let you say something later. Right now, do you have any questions
uh,
of Miss Pettis?
oh, no.
All right, Miss Parker, go ahead.
Your Honor, the state would like to call Paul Chavez.
All right.
Yes.
Mr. Chavez, since the last order was done in 2019, have you had another child?
Since 2019? Yes.
Mm-hmm. And has your income also changed since then?
Yes, it has.
Were you working more hours in 2019?
No, ma'am, I was working less hours.
You were working less hours in 2019 and you're working more hours now?
Not as much. It's still the same. Now, from 4 or 5 years back, the hours, they were booming. They were good hours. So that's why they got the highest percentage out of me. And then so just a few years back, that's when they cut my hours. And then so I was trying to get a modification to lower down the child support because they cut my hours. And then so they said that we have to go through a process and stuff like that. And so, and knowing that my schedule is crazy, I work day shift and night shift, I alternate. And so, yeah, so it was really hard to even try to, get the ball rolling. And so now it's like I have another child that I just had on uh, June the 8th. And now it's like, in my hours, it's still not like the way it used to be. So, and so that's why I'm doing it.
Yeah, and you're in
I'm not.
agreement with the 575, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that would really help out.
Your Honor, I have no further questions for him.
Miss Pettis, do you have any questions of Mr. Chavez?
No.
All right. Miss Parker, you have any more witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
Miss Bettis, anything further you want to say?
Even if, I mean, the child support can't remain the same, is it possible that he has to pay half of at least childcare and after school activities, extracurricular activities?
That would be voluntary on his part. I can't order that. Mr. Chavez, anything further you want to say?
No, sir.
All right, the modification is granted. Father's ordered to pay child support in the amount of $575 a month beginning September 1st, 2021.
Thank you, sir.
In order, please.
Okay, you guys can go ahead and log back into the other Zoom.
Okay.
So yeah, just hang up over here. Do you have that number, Mr. Chavez, or do you need me to give it to you again?
That was it. That number that you gave me.